Good afternoon from Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. So, have not been able to come here much at all this year. And I know we did come here once since reopening. It was a few months ago.
I was trying to remember if it was like October or something, or September.
I think it was before that because we weren't here during Hollow Scream. So I want to say it was August or September. But when we came, it was busy and we were able to walk around for a little bit, but we didn't stay long. We didn't ride anything just because we were trying to keep our distance. I know we saw that new show they had. I think it was during summer nights. So I want to say it was in August, but we didn't do anything that was actually specific to summer nights. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little more done today. We did choose to come on a Friday night, hoping that it's going to be a lot better than Saturdays, because I know Saturdays have apparently been very busy for Christmas Town. But we did come last year during Christmas Town, and when we came, it wasn't bad. So fingers crossed that it's not too crowded, and if it gets crowded, we'll leave. But we're going to try to get done as much as we can before the crowds come. So we're getting here mid-afternoon so that we can hopefully beat that rush and get a little bit done.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we'll see. I know the lights were really cool last year, but we're going to actually go straight to the Christmas Town area now before it gets crowded, because I know that's where the crowds are at night, because that's where the firework viewing is and everything. So then we can avoid that area. We just won't be able to see it lit up at all. But at least we'll get to see it now. And hoping to get on maybe one ride if possible. Like, I really want to ride Cheetah Hunt, but that's always a long line, so we're going to try. And we have a free pass holder ornament and magnet to pick up, so I want to get those. But yeah, we're just going to kind of see what we can get done. Christmas Town was really impressive last year, so if we can see any of it, that'll at least be a win for this year. So let's go see what we can get done. So we're heading into Christmas Town Village. Don't know if it'll be super busy. It's definitely like, at least the whole entrance area was not too crowded. We'll see how bad this is. There's definitely some people right here congested, but hoping once we get into it, it won't be too bad. All right, so the festival area, Christmas Town area or whatever, was definitely a lot smaller than last year. We're kind of back by where the tables are now, which is a nice distanced area. But it was just like that literal one walkway with a bunch of booths on either side, and that was it. So kind of that last shot was like the entirety of it. But yeah, go for it. I stopped at one booth just to get the souvenir hot chocolate cup. I did get it from SeaWorld, so if you saw my Christmas celebration video from SeaWorld, I got their version of the souvenir cup. Theirs was only $4 something after my discount. This one was $6 something, so it's a little more expensive, but it's flavored hot chocolate. So we got gingerbread flavor to try, and it had whipped cream on top. So that was something a little different. SeaWorld's was just plain hot chocolate, but it gets the nod of approval.
It doesn't really taste like gingerbread yet. Maybe.
Should I stir it? They gave me a spoon.
Well, it tastes good.
Well, I mostly got it for the cup, but also the hot chocolate from SeaWorld was good, so I was excited for it again. But
Spinning it.
I think we're gonna go back to the Gateway Overlook Cafe we went to last time, because they have our mac and cheese with bougie bacon again, which was my favorite thing ever. So we weren't really gonna try to bother with any of the food booths here. It's not crowded once you got into it, but it was a little more congested. It's just a narrow area, and we know we like the bougie bacon, and there was tons of seating there, so we're gonna go over there.
It tastes like gingerbread now.
Oh, okay, good. And then we're right behind Iron Gwazi, so if that gives you an idea of where it is in the park. But yeah, we're then going to see what we can do. Overall, I would say the crowd level is not bad. This was definitely the most congested area, but we are worried it will be busier later in the night.
At night, it's going to be a little scary.
This is also the area where the firework viewing is, the big field that you can sit on for fireworks, which we do not plan on staying for. So I think that's why this area is probably going to get extra congested, which is why that was the first area we stopped at. And we're not going to come back over here for that reason. Hopefully the rest of the park doesn't get bad, but if it does, we'll just head out. So now we've like officially come out of the Christmas Town food booth area, but there's still more food booths over here, and these are much less quiet, much less crowded. So this has cookies, they have the hot chocolate just like I got. Here, their hot chocolate refill is $2.99, but again, you can get flavors. SeaWorld's was only 99 cents. So it seems like their hot chocolate is just a little more expensive overall here for some reason. Oh, there's Sesame Street, a very furry Christmas. But this one has some good stuff too. I mean, all the food booths sounded good. Mashed potato bowl does sound good, so that's interesting. But yeah, these food booths literally have no lines at all, so overall it's not too crowded. And then, oh, they renamed it. It's no longer the Garden Overlook or whatever it was called last time. Now it's the Garland Gate.
I didn't even remember the
I think it was Garden Gate maybe? I don't know, but it's definitely changed. But, let's see the menu. Loaded mac and cheese with bougie bacon. Oh, this sounds good. Alright, so far it definitely seems like we picked a really good time to get here. Back over here by this Garland Gate Cafe, it's very quiet. I mean, it wasn't crowded when we ate here before, but it was also raining.
It was more crowded today than it was the last time we were here.
Inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like, I want to say 2 or 3 groups inside and that was it. But literally we're the only group sitting out here. And when I say it's cold, it's like 65. It's really not that cold. For Florida, sure. But like this doesn't bother me at all wearing long sleeves sitting out here. And we got our bougie bacon. It's a little different from when we had it over the summer. It looks like it's like bougie bacon crumbles. But I'm sure it still tastes great, I'm hoping. And then we're right here by the water with this really fun view. And that tree back there already has all the lights on. It's not dark enough for it to like truly be lit up yet, but we're approaching sunset. There's a big Santa back there, so that's interesting. But yeah, this is a really nice area to eat. It's not a huge menu, but I definitely recommend if you're trying to find somewhere to sit down that's deserted. This always seems to be a good place to go.
Here's a name tag on.
We have a Snowman Crossing. Oh my god, Amanda thought it was frosty at first until we saw him, and it's definitely not frosty, but... Oh, and he has a friend over there. There's 2 of them. That's so fun. And they do have a sign that says mask required when you take pictures, so love that, because some people need a reminder. So last week we were at some of the Disney resorts commenting that they had menorahs in the lobby, which we thought was great, but Busch Gardens outdid them with this massive menorah. Plus, Hanukkah has ended, so all candles are lit. But I love that. I think every theme park needs to have. Oh, I know SeaWorld has one too. We just haven't seen it yet in Sesame Street because they had a daily menorah lighting, like little mini show, which is awesome. Like they had a giant metal menorah, but I have not seen it. So love that the SeaWorld parks have that. All right, so we're now walking back by the savannah, and we just got off cheetah hunt. So unfortunately, I forgot to bring my GoPro, so I was not able to film it. Hopefully during a future visit, but. It was posted a 35-minute wait. I don't think we actually waited that long. I think it was less than that.
45.
Oh, right, 45.
We got in line at, what, like 5:40, I think?
It's only been half an hour, or 35 minutes from now, and we're already off of it, and we've been off for, I'd say at least 10 minutes. So probably only waited about 20 minutes or so, which is not bad for cheetah hunt, because that's usually the longest line in the park. So hopefully that's a good indicator of the weight of the crowd level, because it really hasn't been nearly as bad as I thought it would be, just because of the experience we had last time where we weren't here very long. So, and now that it's like later at night, it's dark out, it still doesn't seem too crowded. So that's been nice. Going to hopefully go look for some lights somewhere and see what we can find. So now we are heading back towards Shikra and Tigris, and they have a ton of these distance meet and greets around the park, including meet and greets for Rudolph and Santa, but they also just have miscellaneous characters. We already walked by an ice princess earlier, and here is a sugar plum princess. So there's a little fence you can walk up to and get your picture taken with them standing behind you. But also the trees are all lit up back here, and it looks super fun. But yeah, the walkways overall, like as we're getting deeper into the park, definitely appear to be very open, which is nice. I mean, there's like the occasional little like burst of people, but overall, you know, we just kind of make our way around them, and then the walkways are nice and open, which is what I like to see. The wait times are surprisingly low. I think the longest wait is still cheetah hunt, which is 45, but the app says 35, so they're slightly off. But overall, the waits are not bad. Got some loud music, but lots of lights, and hoping to see the I know there was a tunnel last year. Amanda was just saying like there was a tunnel of lights somewhere, so we're gonna look for that. All right, we found it. We have made it to Luminosity Lane, which was here last year when we came, but it was turned off for some reason, so we never got to go in it. And this is so cool. Like, hello? Why doesn't every park have a Luminosity Lane? So it's been like 10 minutes and we're still here. Because this is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, come to Christmas Town just for this. I'm so mad now that this wasn't working when we were here last year.
I know, it was just dark.
Like, we really missed out.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
I don't even know if the colors are like truly captured well on the camera, but like, it's just so colorful. It's amazing. I'm never leaving. Well, this... Oh, I missed it, but this tree is so cool by Shikra. I'm gonna show the next one coming down because the water was rainbow and it was so cool.
Okay, let's wait for the next one to come.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we're not in a rush. We're actually slowly making our way back to the front. We may try to walk through the Sesame Street area to see that, and then we're probably gonna leave because we did what we came for. And I feel like it's maybe getting slightly busier. I would still actually not call it crowded. It's actually definitely much quieter than I thought it would be, considering it's a Friday night,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's cold.
It's cold. I was saying this because, but Zach wasn't believing me. I said Floridians hate the cold, and that's probably why it's not as busy.
Well, it's not cold to me because I'm from Pennsylvania.
Like, it's not that cold. I'm like,
This tree's so fun.
if it's under 60 degrees.
Well, yeah, now it's in the 50s, so it's getting cooler. Like, riding cheetah hunt was definitely cold,
Oh yeah.
but walking around I don't think is bad at all.
Walking around definitely is warmer.
But those lights light up the water and looked really cool, so we're gonna wait for this. And then probably make our way out to the front. Again, like, showing the walkway, it's not too busy. Like, I mean, we're kind of near the splash area, so nobody's over here. But it's definitely not, like, too bad, but we're not gonna try to ride anything else, so we might as well slowly make our way to the front and then head home because we do have an 1.5-hour drive back home. So cool. We have found the Safari of Fun Sesame Street area, and it's fun. It's decorated so like nicely. I remember walking past this last year when we came during Christmas time, but we never went into it. And then when we came earlier this year, we went into this area for the first time, and it was actually really cool because we're Sesame Street stands now after going to SeaWorld's Sesame Street. But yeah, these decorations are awesome, and they're singing some good covers of songs, of holiday songs here. It's beautiful. Well done, Sesame Street. I think we're almost actually up to the main area. So I want to show some of the holiday merchandise they have here in the Sesame Street area. I actually got distracted because I found a Cookie Monster ugly sweater that I wanted to get for my brother. But they have this really fun sweatshirt.
Oh my god, wait. I want this in my size.
Is that a youth? It looks... No, that could be an extra small.
It says media.
No, just kidding. There's tons of stuffed animals. Some of it is the same as what we have over in SeaWorld. Yeah, we do have these two at SeaWorld. I remember those being there. But I don't think they had these like super fuzzy sweatshirts, which is kind of fun. They have this Cookie Monster fuzzy zip-up jacket. But then this is what I saw that I know my brother will freak out because he loves Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster ugly sweater. It's amazing. Like, why don't we have that in SeaWorld? Hello? But then they have fuzzy zip-ups for Elmo, and I assume that's Abby. And I don't know if there's anything else with holidays. I don't think so.
No.
So, still some cool stuff though. So we did find this one last section, which looks like some kids' pajamas, as well as a blanket, which is Happy Holidays. If I can focus. There we go. So that's also the holiday themed merchandise here. Alright, so we have left the Safari of Fun and another extremely dead patch of the park. Not that Sesame Street is crowded, but it definitely seems like when you go to like the areas like right by the roller coasters or right by Sesame Street, that's where you kind of find like the little groups of people, and then like the walkways between are deserted. So I'm still going with this Floridians are weak in the cold theory because I really thought
It's true.
but I mean, it's not that far from Christmas, so I kind of assumed, which the whole reason we came on a Friday was so it wasn't crazy crowded that we were uncomfortable, because that's how Saturdays are. We were hoping Friday would be better, but I didn't think it was going to be empty, so this is a very pleasant surprise coming here tonight. Alright, so I don't think I've seen these in SeaWorld, but they have them at Universal in the Holiday Tribute Store, and they're all throughout the park. They have all different animal ones, but right now they have some Christmas Town holiday ones, so there's Snowman and a Santa one. They actually might be very similar to the exact ones that Universal has, but these are those like wax-o-matic or whatever they're called machines where they make the toy right in front of you out of like wax or plastic or whatever. So it looks like they're $4. A mold-o-matic machine, I was close. And this is right across. That's where we had our mac and cheese earlier at the Garland Gate Cafe. And right here, this line is to meet Santa. So this is where his meet and greet is. This is like that Coke Pavilion dome thing.
They have like
they have like DJs and that kind of stuff occasionally. So now it's turned into a nice like open air distance meet and greet for Santa. Here is a food booth that is right by the Santa meet and greet, so we can give an example of one of the menus since we're not going to go back over to the trail, since I'm sure that probably did get a bit busier now. But there's definitely some good stuff at the food booth here. So these trees look really cool. And I will say that we're again in like a patch that does have people, so they're all kind of congregated. Right, and the trail is literally that gate. So if you go up to where the trees are, like all the trees lit up back there are the Christmas Town area. So That's why we knew that we wanted to stop there first, so we don't have to go into that area now. All right, so we made it past that trail area. We're right by Iron Gwazi. Still excited for that. More open again, but I also wanted to show these green and purple trees, which is so cool. So next winter during Christmas Town, when Iron Gwazi's operating, there's these really fun Iron Gwazi colored trees back here. All right, so we're in the store right at the front of the park. I want to show quickly some of the merchandise after the holidays. So they have some ornaments. This one's really fun with like some snowflakes on it, and it says Christmas Town, or it's Merry Christmas, but then it says Busch Gardens on it. Some of them say Christmas Town, I guess that one does not. Another like heart ornament. Got a mug. There's like a flat ornament, some picture frames. Really like how like the roller coaster track's almost like a string light.
It's nice.
Oh, the snowman.
Oh yeah, we saw that in the other store.
And then like a little mini snow globe. More of the same. We'll see if I find anything else. There's also this ornament. It's not focusing on it. There it is. It's got all different animals on it. That one is actually really cool. With like little 3D animals on it. Pretty cool. And here's some more of the merchandise in the front of the store for Christmas Town. Some of it is the same as SeaWorld, but some of it's a little different. So they have this fun blanket. I also saw they had a reusable bag, shopping bag with the same design that you could get that donated to the Conservation Fund. They have this shirt, which I think is the same as SeaWorld. They have some hats for sale. Have this clear cup that lights up that says Christmas Town. I think this might be the same. Oh no, this is a different blanket, but same design. So this one's like got like a white edge to it, and that one's just like a red blanket. So two different blanket options. Got some fun animal themed shirts as well, just like SeaWorld. They have this ugly sweater sweatshirt. They have, looks like a third blanket, as well as a lanyard and pouch and pass member pin for 2020. So it looks like it's a little, like, cup of hot chocolate. So that's fun. Then they have this long sleeve shirt, which I actually got from SeaWorld with my free pass member bucks, but they have the Busch Gardens version of it. And then they have another hat here that says Christmas Town on it. Alright, that is going to be it for our trip out to Busch Gardens. I wanted to end with this fun projection mapping that they do right here at the front entrance of the park. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely not too crowded overall. I was very impressed with it being like quieter than I thought it would be, and I think that is because it's a cooler night, but it was still enjoyable to come. I say it's not too cold, then we just put our hats on. But
well, I had this one just in case.
I didn't bring a hat, but then Amanda showed me this really cool Busch Gardens hat that I had to get, and it was only like $12 after my discount, so it was a very exciting purchase. But that is going to be it for, but now that is going to be it for a visit to Busch Gardens. We're going to head out now. But yeah, I was really happy with what we were able to get done. We got everything done that I wanted to. Got my hot chocolate cup, got to ride Cheetah Hunt, got our bougie bacon, got our free pass member ornament.
We saw the light tunnel.
The light tunnel! That was so cool.
Did you say Cheetah Hunt already?
No, I don't even know. But yeah, we did ride that, which is my favorite roller coaster here. So it's definitely worth the trip out here. Not too far from Orlando, but definitely further than all the other parks that we go to. But yeah, I love Christmas Town. I really hope that we can come back next year. I'm sure we will. But yeah, definitely recommend coming out for that light tunnel alone. That was so cool.
We've ridden there for like 20 minutes.
I know it's worth it. But that is going to be it for today's visit. So if you like this video, definitely give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to see the last couple things we have coming up for the year. We will be staying at Disney's Riviera Resort again, so definitely check out that video. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time we go to Disney and beyond.